Where to? Visiting, or you live in the city? You okay? You want me to wait? Or are you going to be a while?
I have absolutely no idea. Are you sure they're gone?
Well, if they weren't, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Who are you calling?
Cops.
No.
No? How about yes?
I have nothing to tell the police.
You have nothing to tell them? Someone just tried to murder you. Well, you tell them your name, you tell them who you are, you tell them why somebody might want to kill you. Right? Hey, listen, is there something here that I'm not understanding?
I can't tell the police what I don't know. It's not there. There's nothing. That piece of paper that I gave you with the address on it, I found it in my pocket, and I hoped that coming here would give me a clue. I don't know who I am.
All the information you have? Nurse Ramirez. All right, thank you.
Ross has got a team down at the townhouse. Place is vacant. It's been on the market for 6 months.
Someone wanted it here at 8 o'clock to get shot at.
So Jane Doe has no ID of any kind? Name tags on clothing? Nothing?
Nothing. You gonna get her prints?
Yeah, let's see if she's in the database.
Mr. Rebelli, you're admitted.
This is Detective South Washington, Philly PD.
Detective?
Doctor? Ma'am?
My guess is she was in a car accident. Her bruises are consistent with what we see from airbag deployment.
All right, I'll run all the car accidents in Center City for the last 24 hours.
Her head apparently hit the door frame, resulting in retrograde amnesia.
Well, what's the last thing you remember, ma'am?
I woke up in the park, and I wandered around until I got into Mike's cab. But she says I'll be as good as new in 48 hours, so if somebody will just hand me my clothes...
I said that the effects could possibly be gone in as little as 48 hours, or they could last a little longer. And I'd like to keep you here for observation.
I hate this place. I don't want to stay here, so I'm just gonna go.
She shouldn't be left alone. There could be a concussion.
The lady next door to me. She's been known to take in strays. That sound reasonable?
I don't think so. I mean, I don't know her from Adam. Of course, if I knew her from Adam, I wouldn't know her from Adam. The person I know best in the world is you. know, when you asked if you could plug into my phone jack for a few minutes, I didn't think you meant 76 minutes.
76? Seriously?
I'll pay your damn phone bill. Tomorrow you plug in at your place.
I'll pay it as soon as I get paid. I got a job.
Doing what?
I'm grooming dogs.
I have no patience for this.
She's got a pretty amazing sense of humor.
What? Did we just change the topic here? What?
I met this girl in a chat room last night. We're online together now. Incredible woman.
Assuming she is a woman.
Blonde. Very blonde. Would you call my features chiseled?
Oh, that's it. You realize I haven't even been able to get phone calls for over an hour?
Reasonably muscular build. And I hope she doesn't think I'm rude.
I'm sure she's so blown away by your reasonably muscular build, she'll forgive anything. Hello. Mike. Oh, you've been trying to reach me for over an hour? What? Well, probably. A robe, t-shirt, sweats. Okay. He needs some things for a woman he's bringing home.
Wow. Way to go.
This wasn't a random shooting, Mike. It was an execution. People who are marked for execution are often not nice.
Maybe she witnessed a crime. Or maybe she owes money to the wrong people. We don't know. And for the record, she seems very nice.
Hi,
Liz Garza.
Madam X. I guess I have you to thank for the robe.
Yeah. Somehow on you it works.
Hope you like eggs.
Anything's possible.
Eggs Olshansky. It's a real crowd pleaser.
Eggs Olshansky.
Yeah. Eggs Olshansky.
The Polish have a way with eggs, do they?
They do. Does the name Speedy Right Dry Cleaner that mean anything to you?
Do I work there?
I seriously doubt it.
This was pinned to your coat. They regret they couldn't get the stains out.
I must have gotten dressed in a hurry.
Well, it's a start. They may know you.
Mike,
Yeah.
the Polish don't have a way with eggs.
Miss Weston,
Hi there. Did you say Mrs. Weston?
not unless you got married.
No. Still single.
Yeah, honey. Those bills aren't going to pay themselves.
Oh, yes. I was going to pay some bills, and I couldn't find yours. Do you think I could have a look at my account?
Yeah, sure, I guess that'd be all right. Hold on.
Thanks. So, I'm Miss Weston, and I have an account at the cleaners.
Well, that's two things more than you knew 1 minute ago.
Here you are.
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me.
Charlotte Weston. Billing address is to a Darrell Whiteman on Chancellor.
Right. Well, that could be your accountant. That's a delivery address.
98 Chestnut. I like this girl's taste in houses.
It's probably safer going through the back.
You just have no end of talents.
When you're a cop, you pick up things. Look at the code. Any numbers come to mind?
Are you kidding? I just found out my name.
What year do you think you were born?
No idea. It's 70. Hello? Yes, it is. No, I don't know the abort code.
She's here. The cabbie's with her. Take them both out.
Miss Weston.
Hi, Larry. This is a little embarrassing, but I forgot my code.
That's because you never use a darn thing. I tell you, you're paying good money for the service. Use it.
How'd the alarm get set if you didn't know the away code?
My friend Bill, he stays here occasionally, and I wrote it down for him the first time he came.
Must have been a while back.
Oh, it was way back. It was months ago, right?
All right, well, you sure you don't want me to look around?
We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. Secure. Larry, thanks.
My pleasure.
My pleasure. Thank you. Well, we now know one thing. You can lie with the best of them.
Organization of Realtors. I guess she's in real estate.
I mean, you're in real estate.
I can't quite call her me. I don't know her. Ladies League, United Fund, University Club Ladies Golf. Doesn't exactly walk on the wild side, does she?
No, she reads Home and Comfort magazine, the Bible. There's no clutter, no junk.
It's almost like a model home. Like we're not supposed to know her too well.
Maybe she travels.
International real estate. 12-year-old Scotch.
Unopened.
Good taste, but not a lush. Maybe I like Charlotte Weston.
Yeah, but somebody else doesn't. This is no drive-by shooting. Yeah.
We got some stuff for you on your mystery woman.
Her name's Charlotte Weston.
Oh. Well, there are no fingerprints on file.
You're not a known criminal.
Fabulous.
There was a wrecked car not far from where you found her. Blue Mustang convertible slammed into a power pole. Driver missing.
Blue Mustang, ring any bells?
I see Charlotte as a Lexus. Black.
What's the name on the registration?
Daryl Whiteman.
Daryl Whiteman.
That name was on the cleaning bill.
He may be her business manager. Car could have been registered to him.
I'll ask him that.
If you could get her phone records, we can see who she's been talking to.
Oh, gee, why didn't I think of that? Let us handle things from here on. All right, Mike?
I knew I was warming up to her. This girl can shop. Closets full of great clothes. And nowhere to go.
Oh, not necessarily. There's a gallery opening tonight benefiting Greater Philadelphia Children's Charities.
I'm invited?
You're on the committee.
Oh, that's where the iced tea went. And the chips and the salsa. Oh, gosh, I hope you're comfy.
Last thing was sarcastic, right? This won't take long, and it's an emergency. Mike wants me to match names to numbers on Charlotte Weston's phone bill, see who she's been talking to. Except he doesn't have her phone bill.
How do you check her phone bill without having her phone bill? Oh, of course, you're hacking into phone company secure files. You're doing something illegal, and you're doing it in my house. It's not the phone company.
I also have a private chat room going on with Lindsay.
Lindsay?
Girl I met online?
She wants to know how your wound is?
It was just a graze. Nothing my training didn't toughen me up for.
Wound.
You may appreciate this. She thinks I took a bullet for my captain.
So she thinks you're in the army?
No way. I'm a cop. Detective. Turns out Lindsay's this big cop groupie. Guys with badges get her hot. What can I say?
I used to think I lived alone here. I liked it.
Oh, wow. She wants more than my screen name. She wants my real name.
So tell her.
No. She could check it against Philly PD rosters and find out that I'm...
Gee, what, lying?
My name is...
Marcellus Washington?
Recognize anyone? They all seem to know you.
And I, of course, know no one. Hi. Maybe if I should just pick one of the friendliest faces and come clean about my situation. I mean, maybe they could help.
And maybe you've been talking to the person who wants you dead. All right, here's the ground rules. You played safe tonight. No wandering around by yourself.
Yes, Daddy.
Charlotte, we missed you at tennis yesterday. Joan Tepper.
Michael Shansky.
Charlotte and I are old competitors. We tied for Marion Station Real Estate Agent of the Year. You in the business too, Mr. Olshansky?
No, actually, I'm in travel.
Yummy. All those free junkets. Oh, Cliff Dalton. Excuse me.
I have a feeling this is not exactly my crowd.
Although you do clean up pretty good.
Oh, I guess that's a compliment.
Oh, rumaki. I love rumaki. Thanks.
You do? All right, thanks. Marcellus tried to talk to Darrell Whiteman, your business manager, and he had a sudden need to go to Italy. But he did get his client list. See if any of these names mean anything to you. Mike Franklin, Allison Webb, Sea Spring Group.
Nothing.
Don't let it bum you out. Something will click.
I feel so clueless and empty. It's like those pictures at Charlotte's place, completely without personality. There may be a public Charlotte, but the private one is still missing.
Must be pretty isolating.
It's an odd sort of disconnect and loneliness. It's hard to explain.
No, I know what you mean. Excuse me.
Oh. You do? How?
Never mind.
Mike.
When my wife finally ended things, it was like some of me got lost. I was this guy alone out there. So now I'm just trying to see who I am and where I fit in.
Then you do know. I'm sorry. Will you excuse me a second? No, I'm fine. Hello. Maybe I misunderstood, but it looked like you wanted to talk to me.
No. Everything's fine. He's still good to go on the deal.
Oh, he is? Perfect.
He'll live up to his end as long as you don't blow yours. Excuse me.
I really have no idea who he was. He was talking about some deal, so I just played along.
You shouldn't be going back to your place.
Mike, pieces of my memory are starting to come back. I thought if I saw Charlotte's place again, it might help. What? What are you thinking?
I was just wondering. A woman like you, educated, successful, beautiful. Hard to believe there isn't a man in your life somewhere. One that isn't trying to gun you down.
No. At the moment, you're the only man in my life.
Who's that?
No idea. Wait, I do know her. It's my sister. It's Susan, my sister.
I got it.
Her name was Susan. That's all I can remember.
She must have been close. She had a key to your place.
I know what you know.
This was the second attempt on your life. The explosive device was very sophisticated.
They must have been watching from down the street. Far enough so they mistook Charlotte's sister for Charlotte.
The point is, someone's making a highly organized effort to take you out. What makes you worth all this effort?
You don't think I'd help you if I could? I want these people stopped too. My name is Charlotte, her name is Susan, I like Rumaki. That detective is the sum total of my knowledge in this case. I hope you wrote it down.
You got away with people.
I've been told. Being suspicious of people is part of the job. You used to know that until your head got turned.
You got a phone record yet?
It's in the works. You do know we got a couple other cases. Interesting name on Daryl Whiteman's client list.
Nothing was familiar.
There was a company on the list, the Seaspring Group. It's a dummy company. It's a front for a mid-sized drug and vice operation we've been tracking. Very well financed. It's dangerous.
Well, maybe Whiteman didn't know that. Well, there are also a dozen completely straight arrow names in the list.
I'd say it's interesting is all. What happened here tonight? These were pros.
Oh, no kidding. Look, I know it doesn't add up. Pro hit on a blue blood. I met her friends. Main line, old money. She volunteers for everything. Sucker for kids and sick puppies. Everyone loves her.
Well, clearly, not everyone.
You look beat. Charlotte's asleep. She was pretty shaken up.
She should be.
It could have been you in that explosion.
Yeah, and then you could have sat at my graveside. I told you so. Now, you thought from the start that she was trouble. What makes you so sure?
Hey, I don't pretend to know anything about girls like her. You and me, Mike, we're mutts. That chick's got her papers and she polishes up real good. And one thing I do know.
What's that?
It's her eyes. You know the kind I work with? I see it in some of their eyes, too. That little flicker that shows our soul. It's not there.
When I was a cop, I saw the worst in everyone. So now maybe I'm trying not to do that. But you're the one who said there's a little good in most people.
Most, yeah. I know you know what I'm talking about here, but maybe you just don't want to see it.
And why would that be, Liz?
I see what's in your eyes, too.
Charlotte? You all right?
I was running and there was a gun and oh.
You're okay.
Morning.
Hey.
I'm sorry I was such a mess last night.
You weren't all that much of a mess.
Family?
Yeah.
That's nice. My sense is that my sister and I were very close. And now I'm just haunted by the thought that something I've done got her killed.
Don't do this to yourself. Okay? Don't.
Mike, will you just help me fit the puzzle together? Even if we don't like how it looks.
Okay. You know, sometimes the pieces that don't fit, they're the ones you need to look at. You know, that's your business manager. He also handles a company that fronts for organized crime.
Actually, I don't know. And what does that have to do with me?
It's a piece that doesn't fit. I need those names from the phone company.
I'm almost in, but these things, they take time. You don't just push a button. Actually, I'm not in the best place to be talking about it right now.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'll bring the stuff by your place, Mike. Lunchtime.
Jamie.
You got any food?
That'd be Mike Olshansky?
Marcellus? Jamie's with you?
Yeah, he wanted to see me about something. You keep thinking he's a kid who can be saved. All evidence to the contrary. We went to Charlotte's sister's place. There was a answering machine with a message from Charlotte saying she was thinking about leaving. She might have been on her way out of town when she crashed. Charlotte's sister couldn't get a hold of her. Got worried, went to the townhouse, boom, got killed.
Okay. Thanks.
I don't work for free. Okay? Next time, you give me something.
Hey.
40 seconds.
I know we got off on the wrong foot, but you're a friend of Mike's.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
a friend of... I met this great girl on the internet.
Enormously touching. So what?
I'm desperate here. She's coming to town, and she wants
30
to see me.
seconds.
And I may have inadvertently given her this impression that I'm a police officer, but given the fact that this is important to her, I don't want to disappoint
Bring it
her.
on home.
I was wondering if maybe I could just give her this very short tour around the police office as if, you know, I kind of sort of actually worked here.
You do realize how lame that sounds.
Yes, sir. But this is love.
No, this is you trying to get laid. I'm thinking about it.
This is great. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh. There may be this one other little tiny wrinkle.
What's that?
Charlotte?
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Charlotte? Hey, Jamie. Come on.
I'm telling you, she beat the crap out of me. This wasn't the normal way that women hit me. This is like Jackie Chan time. I guess it startled her.
We'll keep that on your nose. I'm gonna go find her.
Oh, I got all the names you wanted. It's the people she called. Any of those names mean anything to you?
She did call Darrell Whiteman, business manager. Alec Carey.
Who is that?
I don't know. But she called him 5 times in the 2 days before she tried to leave town. Thanks. What's it open? You remember Charlotte?
What is it?
I don't know.
This is professional equipment we're looking at.
What do you mean?
Well, let's say if you were Tiger Woods, these would be your clothes. These are what professional killers use.
What does that make me?
I can tell you what they're used for. What it has to do with you, I don't know. How does Alec Carey fit into your life?
I don't know who Alec Carey is.
You called him a lot. You left a message with your sister that you were leaving town, and then you jumped in your car and you nailed a power pole.
I can't remember. And what does it have to do with this gun? I mean, aren't there numbers on these things? I mean, wouldn't that tell us something?
It's filed off. Get a feel for it. See if it tells you anything.
I don't speak gun.
Humor me. Ourselves. Did forensics sweep Charlotte's car yet? And don't tell me he's being handled. I get a feeling he's not being handled all that fast.
Well, what are you so amped up about all of a sudden? You know, all this isn't here just to service you.
You're public servants. I'm the public.
Car's clean as a whistle, like everything else in life. And you know how that goes. Someone's life is too neat, they've got a big mess to hide.
Yeah, maybe.
So what did you come up with?
I'm a cab driver.
Mike, you're holding something back. What do you think? Who is this Charlotte Weston?
I'm not sure. I'll tell you when I know.
Wow. So this is where it all happened.
It is.
This is your desk? You work here?
Yep. When I'm not on the streets, you know, busting perps.
What the hell is this?
Marcellus, can I sit in your chair?
No problem.
Lieutenant Washington, hey, let me take that off your hands. You work too hard.
Not at all. Actually, I was just getting started.
Actually, your shift is over.
Nah, it's not over. It's over. Well.
Oh.
Afternoon, Lieutenant.
Gentlemen.
Afternoon, Lieutenant.
Don't ask. Suffice it to say, he'll be giving my kitchen a brand new coat of paint.
Marcellus. Who is that?
Just one of the guys from the DA's office, Alec Carey. Why?
He's still good to go on the deal. He'll live up to his end as long as you don't blow yours.
a cop. You can't do this.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not a cop. They're all white, man. Okay, what about these papers? Huh? You had power of attorney for Charlotte Weston, and you had these all filled out so that you could attach most of her assets. Gee, almost like you knew something had happened to her.
No.
Huh? You hear something to that effect from your buddies at Sea Spring Group?
I don't know anything.
You don't know that you represent Charlotte Weston and Sea Spring? Daryl? You don't know that Sea Spring is a cover for really bad guys who do really bad things?
That's right.
What's right?
What you said.
What I said is right, or you don't know is right?
I don't know is right.
Wrong. How is she connected to these bad guys?
I don't know. I can't tell you, please.
Is she connected in a professional capacity involving a high-powered weapon?
She worked for them.
Secretarial pool?
Contract killer.
So why was she talking to the DA's office?
Oh, my God.
Was she turning? Was she cutting a deal with the DA?
She wanted out. She said 7 years of killing was enough. But someone in the DA's office gave her up.
Alec Carey. So she was set up for a hit. Daryl?
Yes. The bosses told her to come to a meeting at the townhouse. You're gonna die when they find out about this.
No, I won't, Daryl. Because if you tell them what I know, I'll tell them how I know.
Nice undies, Alec. No wonder you looked nervous when I saw you at the gallery. You didn't think I'd still be alive.
I wasn't nervous. I was happy.
When I got my memory back, I saw things with such clarity. You were the only one who knew I cut a deal with the DA. You brokered it and then gave me up.
No.
I must have sensed it all along. I wasn't going to go to that meeting they called. I was on my way out of town when I plowed into a power pole and lost my memory. I bet you wish I never got it back.
Charlotte.
I just hope they paid well.
Charlotte, we can talk about this.
It's not even me that I'm pissed about. God knows I'm no saint. But my sister was. And you got her killed.
Look, Charlotte, I'm begging you, don't!
The real Charlotte Weston, I presume.
How'd you find me?
Alex spoke to you about a deal. He was all over your phone bills. Then I heard that someone in the DA's office gave you up. You just make a house call.
It'll pretty much sour the deal, don't you think? I'm leaving town, Mike.
You'll spend the rest of your life on a run. Both sides after you. You know, when you made that deal, you were ready to give up this life. Something in you. You had enough. End it now.
You're wasting your breath on the wrong girl.
A part of you is the Charlotte that I thought you were.
She was as fake as the perfect place she lived. A cover. I was lying.
You're lying to yourself. You're a professional assassin. I can't just let you walk away.
Yes, you can. Because you don't have a choice.
I think we both do.
I'm going. You know I don't miss unless I want to. Next time I won't. You almost made me love you. but I'll still kill you.
Sounds like you got kind of banged up tonight.
Yeah.
Need another bandage?
Oh, nah, I'm okay. Boy, she got to me. I never saw it coming.
You got to her, too.
It was a fantasy.
That you wish was real.
No, it got in my way. I didn't pick up on things about her that I should have.
Sorry you're as human as the rest of us, Mike. We all have our fantasies. We don't know who we're gonna fall for.
Well, next time I'll try for someone who actually exists. Listen, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm kind of beat.
I've had a full day myself. Some little piece of her buried under all that bad stuff reached out to you. Who's to say the last 48 hours with Charlotte weren't as real as anything else in both your lives? See you, Mike.
See you, Liz.
Hey, Mike. I miss you too. Night.